Welcome to Plumb Works Academy, where we teach you the home plumbing basics that your granddad knew.
Hello, welcome again to Plumb Works Academy. I'm Jerome Sable, owner of Plumb Works. Today we're going to be talking about clogged or slow draining sinks. So typically on most bathroom sinks, when you start to see a clog, I would probably say 75% of the time or more, it's either hair or soap scum. A lot of times that's easy to remove and you may not even need a plumber, and I can show you how. Before we get started, let's talk about a couple things that you don't want to do or put down your drain lines. Probably the biggest thing is something like boric acid. We don't get that too much, but sometimes people will put that down there, and that's very bad for your drain lines. Any type of harsh chemical drain cleaners you definitely don't want to use. Okay, this is your typical drain assembly for a bathroom sink. A lot of plumbers will call it a pop-up assembly. One of the first things you want to do is pull this device out, which basically is called a plunger, and you'll be able to see if it's a lot of hair wrapped around there, a lot of soap scum. But sometimes this plunger will not come out because basically it is connected to this rod right here. So to get it out, you have to unscrew this nut, pull this rod out, then the plunger will come out. If you pulled your plunger out and cleaned it off and that still doesn't solve the problem, the next step would be to look down in your drain and make sure that's clear. But below it is connected to your P-trap. To clean that out, you can either take the P-trap apart, or very simply, you can use something like this. This is basically a little drain stick, and you would stick it down in there as far as you can, maybe twirl it around a little bit. It'll catch all the hair, pull it out, and that may solve your problem. Pretty easy thing to do. This thing probably costs less than $5 at the hardware stores, Home Depot, and this may solve it. Okay, now let's see what this looks like on an actual sink. Okay, now we're at the actual sink. As you can see, this plunger is connected underneath, but I'm going to try just putting this drain stick down there without taking the plunger out. So you're just going to put it down there, twist a little bit, see if you can catch any hair or soap scum, stuff like that. Pull it out, and you may solve the problem right there. Okay, those were just two methods that we mentioned to unclog your sink. If that doesn't work, then I think you definitely want to call your professional, and he'll come out and assess it and should be able to get you taken care of. Again, thanks for checking out the Plumb Works Academy.
Raise your plungers with pride. Adulting achievement unlocked.